Hey, Trey, RC Davis, Warriors Radio. How did the workout go today?
I thought it went well. I think just it's a good feel of how they play. I did a lot of things to replicate how they play, and so overall, I thought it went really well.
What workout number is this for you?
It's number 4. Yeah,
Any differences or similarities between the workouts?
yeah. A lot of the similarities are just it's very fast paced. Trying to move from one thing to the other, just remembering concepts and doing a lot of things that, like I said, that they try to replicate and how their team plays. They try to see if you can kind of fit that balance and stuff. So I thought it went really well.
How instrumental was Coach Woodson to you getting to this point?
Huge. I mean, he's a big impact in my career, and obviously he's very tapped in with the NBA world. And he's back in the NBA now, so we've talked continuously through this process, and he's just been helping me out. And just the main thing is just for me is just to really enjoy it and take it all in. And that's where I'm going next is Sacramento, so I'll see him out there. So, but it's been a fun process so far. He's been a part of it.
Take some questions off Zoom. I guess starting with Daniel.
Trey, how are you, man?
Good. How you doing?
Doing well, doing well. You kind of reflect on your time at IU. What do you feel like?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, I got you. As you kind of reflect on your time at IU, what do you feel like you learned that prepped you for playing pro ball?
Yeah, I mean, just thinking back on my time, it's really nice to kind of just reflect on it and just embrace a lot of all the nice and fun things that I did there. And I think just for me, just being able to handle all the pressure that comes with playing at IU is important. I think that's really prepared me for this step because I mean, obviously it's an even bigger stage. But I think IU, for the platform that they have, it's a very big and a big brand. And so I think just being able to play for such a prestigious college was very helpful for me, and it prepared me for this stage. And I think it's going to continue wherever I end up playing. It's going to continue to help me grow. And I think, like I said, just having that level of intensity and the passion that Indiana had, I think it's really helped me a lot.
Next one with Will.
Trey, you mentioned Woody, but as you go through this process, have you been talking to former teammates who have gone through this process recently, coaches, and what have those conversations been like?
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky enough to have a lot of close friends that have gone through this process, and even some that are going through it with me right now. I know that. I mean, obviously, it is a grind, and a lot of those conversations are just continuously telling me to really enjoy the process and taking it all in because each workout is a learning experience, and it's a chance for me to grow and continue to grow my game and take these valuable lessons that I learned from each team. And I think it's been important for me to listen to those guys that have gone through it, like Trace and Miller and Race and a bunch of those other guys I keep talking to. And so I think it's been important for me to kind of just listen to them while just, like I said, truly enjoying everything that I'm doing right now and taking it all in.
Next we'll go to Alec.
Hey Trey, you talked about some of the conversations with obviously your teammates, some of the coaches. What are some of those conversations like with some of the other NBA teams now and scouts and coaches about where your game's at, what you need to improve on, and just some of that feedback that you've gotten throughout this process?
Yeah, I mean, each workout has been good, and just really been able to get some good feedback on what I continue to improve on and what I can do. And I think just the continuous feedback I've gotten is just being able to continue to shoot the ball well and be able to be a guy that can guard at a high level and play off the ball in many ways. Because I think that's one thing I've done pretty well is just playing a different role every year in college. And so just my availability to be able to play different roles has been important. So I think just for me is that's one thing I focused on and heard a lot from teams are just being able to play certain roles that's needed. And like I said, whether that's off ball and being a good player without the ball in my hands and making the right reads, and also on the defensive end being able to be a ball stopper and a good team defender.
Next we'll go to Mike.
Yeah, hey Trey, Mike Schumann. Hope you're doing well, man. Wanted to ask you, you grew your game as a facilitator at a really high level the last couple of years. What are professional organizations telling you about how that fits into the next level?
Yeah, I think just, like I said, continuing to learn the game, and cause obviously it's a different level. But I think for me, it's just when I do have those opportunities to make plays, and when I do have the ball in my hands to make the right reads, which I've always been able to do. And like I said, just continuing to be a guy that can, like I said, read defenses and give what the defense gives me. And like I said, when I do have the ball in my hands, making the right plays and being a guy that can do certain things with it and impact winning with multiple ways.
Jeff.
Hey Trey, it's Rabbi. How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Hey, a couple from me. I guess first of all, I hear you've been shooting it pretty well in draft prep. And a source with another NBA team told me you shot it pretty well in front of them. How do you feel that part of your game has been during this process?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, it's been a big summer for me because, like I said, I missed last summer with an injury, so I really didn't get much time to work on my game. But this summer, just been really focused on shooting the ball with different movements, and like I said, I've watched a lot of film and seen a lot of things, and honestly watched a lot of NBA playoffs and just seeing shots that guys that I think my role could be, just being able to get what kind of shots they get and being able to knock those in. So just continuing to shoot off the catch and off the move. But I think overall my shot has felt good, and I'm shooting it pretty well right now, and continue just to work on it over and over again, just so I can, like I said, when I have an open shot, be able to knock it down and do that with confidence.
I know you worked out with Jason during some draft prep. He's worked out with some other really good guys. Kind of take me through how that helps you prepare for this. Yeah,
it's helped me a lot. I mean, I'm working, and it's nice because I've been home in Indianapolis working out, and it's been a lot of one-on-one work with him, which is me and him, and just, like I said, just continuing to kind of just have very focused reps. And like I said, he's worked with a lot of great players, and a lot of players that he's worked with, that's where I'm trying to get to. So continuing to listen to him, because he knows the game, and continue to trust myself, and because I know what kind of player I am, and he learned what kind of player I was really quick. And so continuing for me just to work with him and continue to work on my game and see it grow has been great for me, and he's been a great help.
And then the last one from me, what do you feel is the biggest key for you to make a summer league roster?
I think just for me is just continuing to really show what I can do on the court. I mean, I think for me that a lot of teams know that I can do a lot of things, but just continue to show that, and just bringing that what I do, bring it to the workouts and kind of emphasizing it. And I think I've done a great job of that, and continue to put myself in a position to hopefully have that chance and opportunity to do that. So I think that's been good. And like I said, continue to work on my game and come in here with the right attitude and confidence and the self-belief. It's been really good. So continue to do that.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
Just to follow up on Jeff's second question, you're working out with a Jason. Jason who?
Jason Smethers out of Indianapolis. Yep.
Next, we'll go to Mike. Or I guess we'll try Will.
Trey, just did your process or preparation change at all when you didn't get those invites to the NBA Combine or the G League Elite Camp? And just kind of what's your approach been from day one of starting work into where you're at now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I knew about those invites, and I mean, it is what it is. I can't dwell on it, and I can't really worry about it. But all I can worry about is myself and continuing to get better and put myself in position to my goal, which is to make a summer league roster and to compete. And I mean, with how the year ended for me, I think that has really helped me as a player and as a person continue to grow. And that hunger has continued to even grow even more because, I mean, obviously it was a very hard ending. And so that really kind of helped me once the season. I took some time off, but I mean, since I think early April, I've been at it ever since, and I've really seen some improvements in my game. And so I think I've really prepared myself to have a chance, and like I said, continue to do that and have self-belief in myself through just the continued reps that I've continued to do. So.
Do we have anything else on Zoom? All right. Thanks, Trey.
Thank you.